Good morning. Welcome to an absolutely joyful June. Beginning of a new time, new month, and I know this month is going to be so joyful because we learn so much about ourselves. It's going to be an inward journey, and we learn how to stay grounded, how to stay humble, and yet evolve every single day. In fact, every minute when we are aware, when we are in a consciousness. So, welcome to this beautiful, joyful June, and let's start the Pixie programming. Let's start. Yes, we all are winners in a wonderful life. Left leg in the front, right in the back, knees bent, stomach bent, and let's run for our goals. Yes. We all are winners in this wonderful game of life. Today, I want to share something with you all, the power of our thoughts, the power of our feelings. So it's very surprising how the human beings are and how I am, I'd say. So on Sunday, I had this conversation with a very important person in my life. Something about the past that we'd spoken enough and I'd heard enough and I'd said enough. And again, the topic was brought up. Obviously, in this world where I am right now, everything is wonderful. None of criticism, negativity doesn't even touch me because I don't allow it. But just read my words. I don't allow it. Yet, I allowed the person's feelings or his talk to come on to me. And what happened? I did not want to hear it. I did not want to say it. The joint of my jaw and my ear got blocked. The gland is swollen. If you see, there's a huge swelling here. And this is what manifests with your feelings. This is how we human beings are. See the power of words. Why do you see Gandhi ji ne kiya hota, kuch bura mat socho, bura mat bolo, bura mat dekho, right? So I allowed myself to hear that and did not let go. I could it in my body just 24 hours and I had this huge abscess. In fact, less than 24 hours. Sunday, I had a conversation around 1 o'clock. And by 7 o'clock, I had this abscess. It was growing bigger. Yesterday, it was bigger. Today is much bigger. And of course, I Googled it yesterday. What is it? And I found all the information. So Google Baba helped me find out what is the problem. And then this beautiful book by Louis Hay, Heal Your Body, helped me find out what is the problem, what is the reason. You know what the reason is? You don't want to hear let go of the past and you are holding it on, let go. And the affirmation comes. Imagine, what is the affirmation? I'm willing to change the pattern in my thought that created the situation. So I am willing. I have created the situation, not the person. I have allowed the person's feelings and thoughts to get on to me. So I am willing to change the situation. Next time it happens, I'm not going to hear it. I'm going to walk out. And I love and approve of myself. I am safe. These were the three affirmations, part of one. And this I've been affirming. So, and of course, we all have a higher self. I got in touch with my higher self. I said, why did this manifest? When I'm in this world, why did this manifest? And I just got an answer from him that because you were blocked to hearing and seeing, and this is what happened. This is how human beings are. Let go. But it's not so easy to let go, yet I'm letting it go. So that's what I'm trying to say. Affirmations are very, very imperative. Your thoughts and your feelings are very imperative. Whether you see it or not, now imagine that person, whoever that person is holding on to this barrage of information from the past or whatever, which doesn't matter now, but matters to him or her. And what happens? Imagine the kind of load the person has in the body. So I just got away with this, right? It'll go in a couple of days. What about the person? This is who we are. So remember, thoughts are very powerful. And I allowed his or her thoughts to come onto me and get mixed with my emotions. And this is what happens. So wake up, everyone. What we are studying is really important. It's the power of our subconscious mind. And today is the first day when all of you will be debuting as healers. We spoke yesterday about healing ourselves and healing others. Today, just see your magic. Today, you'll be healing me in the end, keeping this in mind, and see tomorrow for yourself. I couldn't have blown this up, right? I can't shrink it. But tomorrow, I know it's going to be pretty much smaller. Why? Because your healing will work. So that's what I'm trying to say. Let go of the past. Anger, resentment is the worst we can keep in our body. And then you say, your body is it's got some problem. It's speaking to you. It's telling you, let go of. Just forget it. It's not you. It's the person. You've allowed the person to get into your vibes, your aura. So let's understand the power. All right, Ritesh sir, let's have the first chapter. Anju will read for all of us, Shakti Events, Creative Visualization. And today is about grounding, how important it is to be grounded. And this is a fantastic beginning to a new world for many of you, meditations and affirmations. How meditations help us, how affirmations help us. Let's turn the page, sir. So how can we ground ourselves? And what is this running energy that Shakti Gavan is speaking about? Let's understand this. Thou shalt decree a thing, and it shall be established unto thee, and the light shall shine thy ways. Simply that I am the person who's allowing my light to shine on me once I have established where I am and I'm grounded, I'm rooted. And it's all about me. Let's read about this grounding yourself and running energy. Anju, please. Thank you.
Good morning, Prachi. I'm
Good
reading
morning,
today.
Ajay. Yes, please. Thank you.
Yeah, and thank you for being a mentor in this beautiful journey and the beautiful journals that we have received
I'm
yesterday.
so glad you got them. Thank you so much.
Shall I start? I'm clear, right?
Yes.
All right. Grounding yourself and running energy. This is very simple visualization technique and one that is good to do at the beginning of meditation. The purpose of it is to get out your energy flowing, dissolve any blocks, and keep you firmly connected to the physical plane so that you don't space out during meditation. Sit comfortably with your back straight, either in a chair
So,
or.
one
Okay.
second. So, is everyone okay that I don't make Ajay read this and I just do this in the meditation? Because this is what I'm going to take you through. So, the entire idea of this thing is that energy that we have. And maybe I'll conclude this paragraph after we've done the meditation, if that's all right with everyone. Yeah. So, Ritesh, sir, let's move on to the second book for the day because today is all about grounding and it's all about meditation, which I will anyways take you through. So, thank you, Ajay. Let's move on to the second book for the day, The Power of the Subconscious Mind. Nowadays, in the coming few days, it's going to be all about meditations rather than about reading. So, maybe we can sum it up in the end. But I wanted Ajay to start it so that all of you know that now we're in a third part of the book about meditations and about our affirmations and how it'll flow. So there'll be a little introduction. Maybe you can read the introduction every single morning and then include it in the evening. I mean, the last bit with the meditation. So the power of subconscious mind is such an imperative power. And today we are again starting a brand new day. So that's what when I say the June will be joyous. Three is a number of creation. Today we are in part. So this is yeah. So we are in part three of the book of Shakti Gawain. And coincidentally, not planned, we're also in part 3, the chapter 3 of Power of Subconscious Mind. So if we have the power of 2 3s, obviously it's going to be a creation. It's going to be a fantastic, joyful June, which all of us will see ourselves unfolding. And one more thing, I never planned the curriculum. Some people have been telling me, the way you've planned the curriculum, everything falls from one to another. It's not me, it's just organically, and it's a universal energy. So, yes, let's talk about this beautiful, miraculous power, the miracle working power of our subconscious mind. It's absolutely deep and it's beautiful. Let's understand the science. Please, Ajay, over to you.
The miracle working power of your subconscious. The power of your subconscious is enormous. It inspires you, it guides you, and it reveals you names, facts, and scenes from storehouse of memory. Your subconscious started your heartbeat, controls the circulation of your blood, regulates your digestion, assimilation, and elimination. When you eat a piece of bread, your subconscious mind transmutes into tissue, muscle, bone, and blood. This process is beyond the ken of wisest men who walks the earth. Your subconscious mind controls all the vital processes and functions of your body and knows the answer to all problems.
So this is what I was talking about when I started the day. That my subconscious mind, my higher self, is named Kamal. When I asked him why did this happen, it gave me a proper history as to why it happened and why I'm not letting it go, and why I'm allowing the person to filter into my aura. So this subconscious mind, whoever has connected with it, very soon you'll realize that you'll get names. So yesterday we were doing a book on Unified. Few of us from here were there, and again we were asked the same thing. Let the subconscious reveal answers, names to people that you have to forgive. And my subconscious even gave my own name in it. That forgive yourself. So forgive your father, forgive your husband, forgive somebody else. Three people, like three of us came. So just see, subconscious mind gives you names, and these people, me or my hubby or my dad, have done nothing, but yet maybe I'm holding on to something. I maybe have to let go. So this is what happens. Our subconscious mind is giving us full directions, facts, figures, scenes. How wonderful, right? This is what we want. Why should we clutter our internal being? And subconscious mind gives the answers, which is why I keep saying, if you really want to go deeper and deeper in a spiritual journey, please try the discovering your higher self meditation. One day you will crack the name, and that day is going to be beautiful. And once all of us have done that as a group, and this work is for the catalysts, please keep checking on to your Sangha. If you're 100%, you've got the names. Keep directing them, be in touch with me, so that if all of us have discovered our subconscious mind, our higher self's name, we'll progress further. All right, let's go further.
Your subconscious mind never sleeps and never rests. It is always on the job. You can discover the miracle working power of your subconscious by plainly stating to your subconscious prior to sleep that you wish a certain specific thing accomplished. You will be delighted to discover that forces within you will be released, leading to a desired result. Here, then, in a source of power and wisdom, which places you in touch with omnipotence or power that moves the world, guides the planets in their course, and causes the sun to shine.
So it's very beautiful when our subconscious mind is fed our dreams, our manifestation, just when it's about to take predominance. So, what is happening in the night or in the morning? In the night, what's happening is the conscious mind is about to sleep, and subconscious mind is about to become the king, because subconscious mind is forever 24/7 up, but it's just down. Why? Because the conscious mind has a clutter of thoughts, this, that. So it's just in the back burner. Now, in the night, he becomes the king. He's coming in the front. Now, when he's coming in the front, and that time you've just given him food for thinking, which is your manifestation, it is on the job. It is thinking about it. It is looking, oh, wow, this is what she wants. Okay, let's think about it. It's delighted to find the forces within me. So, all of us are wise. All of us have the power. And now, this subconscious mind is working on that beautiful power that we have. And you know what's happening? The subconscious mind is moving the world, the planets, and it's going to bring your dream to come closer to you. And you're adding the power to your dreams by letting your subconscious mind read all that you want. It's like a download of information and you're running through it. Similarly, in the morning. So if you wake up in the morning, your conscious mind is about to take importance, and subconscious mind is about to go in the back burner. Yet, if you just do it that time, the meditation, the manifestation, the subconscious mind will not completely go in the back burner. It will keep consciously aiding your conscious mind into a world where your dreams are coming true. And if you do it again sometime in the middle of the day, again your subconscious mind is never on the back burner. This entire exercise is to discover the power of our subconscious mind. And if we are in unison, in harmony with our conscious and subconscious mind, believe you me, world will be larger than life, and whatever you want will come true. There's a reason why people call me a manifestation queen or whatever. Simply, I just use these laws and these powers. God hasn't gifted me with some kind of simplicity. Maybe my soul has traversed a little more than yours. Maybe, and that too, maybe. Or maybe I've been lucky to get this information a little before you. Ultimately, after a year, you and me will be the same tangent. So let's understand where are we moving and where is the subconscious mind taking us. Let's understand the power. Let's continue, please.
Yeah. Your subconscious mind is the source of your ideals, aspirations, and altruistic urges. It was through the subconscious mind that Shakespeare perceived great truths hidden from the average man of his day. Undoubtedly, it was response of his subconscious mind that caused the Greek sculptor Phidias to portray beauty, order, symmetry, and proportion in marble and bronze. It enabled the Italian artist Raphael to paint Madonnas and Ludwig van Beethoven to compose symphonies. In
You now
1950,
realize why these men and yeah. So one second. So do you
yeah,
realize how these amazing people have become amazing? How? Simply, they have been unselfish, altruistic in their urges, and they wanted to create some things. They've had aspirations. And believe me, when we are altruistic, then that's when the magic begins. When you're selfish, of course, it will happen. But when you think larger for the larger world, then what happens? Larger than life things unveil. They use the subconscious mind. They perceive the hidden truths. They perceive the secret hidden there. And the response they got is what created these fantastic things which are now absolutely treasured. So let's understand that you and me have it in us to be that unique person. It's just that we haven't discovered the unique person inside us. And who's the unique person? Our subconscious mind, ourselves. As simple as that, our soul. Yes, let's go further.
in 1955, I lectured at the Yoga Forest University, Rishikesh, India. And there I chatted with a visiting surgeon from Bombay. He told me about Dr. James Esdale, a Scot surgeon who worked in Bengal before ether or other modern methods of anesthesia were discovered. Between 1843 and 1846, Dr. Esdale performed an about 400 major operations of all kinds, such as amputations, removal of tumors, and cancerous growths, as well as operations on the eye, ear, and throat. All the operations were conducted under mental anesthesia only. This operation was conducted under mental anesthesia only. This Indian doctor at Rishikesh informed me that post-operative mortality rate of patients operated by Dr. Esdale was extremely low, probably 2 or 3%. Patients felt no pain and there was no deaths during the operations.
Let's read about this in the next paragraph also.
Okay. Dr. Esdale suggested to subconscious minds of all his patients who were in hypnotic state that no infection or septic condition would develop. You must remember that this was before Louis Pasteur, Joseph Lister, and others who pointed out the bacterial origin of disease and the cause of infection due to unsterilized instruments and virulent organisms. This Indian surgeon said that the reason for the low mortality rate and the general absence of infection, which was reduced to a minimum, was undoubtedly due to the suggestions of Dr. Ezzail to the subconscious minds of his patients. They responded accordingly to the nature of his suggestion. It is
So,
simply wonderful.
yes.
It is simply wonderful when you conceive how a surgeon over 120 years ago, discovered the miraculous wonder working powers of the subconscious mind.
So do you see the pattern? And I don't know how many of you have heard these days, not these days, since about a decade and a half, women deliver through hypnotic state. Do you know that? I delivered Tavishi 14 years ago. She'll turn 14 this June in water. Doctor doesn't touch you, sisters won't touch you. You're just delivering the baby on your own in water. They're just monitoring you. Now you're going back to your spirituality. You're just delivering in Mother Nature, just in water. And there's no cut, there's no tear. Next day, my dad comes and meets me. I'm working on my MacBook. He's like, have you delivered a child? I was like, yeah, but I'm fine. So this is the power of a subconscious mind. When you decide to deliver, even something which is so such a wear and tear for a woman was a pleasure for me. Why? I allowed my body to just deliver on its own. I allowed the mother nature to take over. Of course, I did have pains. I'm not saying it was painless, but just see how wonderful subconscious mind is. Dr. S. Dale, who's Scottish, came to India. Why? Because people here are spiritual. They are believers, right? In India, the best is this fear mongering, or there's believing also. So people are more receptive to treatments. So he came here. The Scottish will be working on logic, and magic and logic don't work together. Subconscious mind is nothing but magic. So it's so wonderful that this beautiful science was even tapped 120 years ago. I think the author went wrong. It must have been 121 years ago. So anyway, all right, let's turn the page. This is the power of our mind. How wonderful.
Doesn't it cause you to be seized while with a sort of mystic awe when you stop and think of transcendental powers of your subconscious mind? Consider this extrasensory perceptions, such as its capacity for clairvoyance and clairaudience, its independence of time and space, its capacity to render you free from all pain and sufferings, and its capacity to get the answer to all problems, be they what they may. All these and many more reveal to you that there is power and intelligence within you that far transcends your intellect, causing you to marvel at the wonders of it all. All these experiences cause you to rejoice and believe in the miracle working powers of your subconscious mind.
So, sitting here where Ajay is right now, if he actually goes deeper, 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 he'd be able to hear people what he's talking about. It's scary for some people, but you develop those extrasensory perceptions. People call it sixth sense, people call it extra powers. You develop these. You're able to understand, you're able to even heal your body from all pains and sufferings. And the capacity you have to flow in life will be absolutely wonderful. Why? All this is revealed to us. Why? Firstly, we allow our intelligence to guide us. So when Tavishi's delivery was around the corner, somebody asked me, will you opt for this? Is something that new which has come up in India, and only one international woman has done it before you. Are you ready for it? All of a sudden, I just knew it that I'm ready for it. My family was like, are you sure nobody ever in India has tried this before? I said, so what? My doctor says she's done this on some woman who's not in India, who's delivered 3 babies prior to this overseas in water. Why not me? Always let your subconscious mind guide you. If I wanted, I could have heard both the families and said, no, I'm going to go the conventional way, not in water. Because I'm the first. Why risk my baby? But no, what's the risk? There's always an option. If you can't deliver in water, go on the table and deliver the child there. So allow your subconscious mind, your intelligence to work on you because it's truly marvelous. It's truly a wonder in itself. So all your experiences are going to be worth being rejoicing over if you believe in this miracle working power. It's such a powerful thing. Now let's talk about our subconscious is a book of life. This is something which is very important. A short little paragraph, but such an important one. So please, everyone, as Ajay reads this, be with him.
All right. Your subconscious is book of life. Whatever thoughts, beliefs, opinions, theories, or dogmas you write, engrave, or impress on your subconscious mind, you shall experience them as objective manifestation of circumstances, conditions, and events. What you write on the inside, you will experience on the outside. You have two sides to your life, objective and subjective, visible and invisible, thought and its manifestation. Your thought is received by your brain, which is the organ of your conscious reasoning mind. Shall I continue?
Yes, please.
When your conscious or objective mind accepts the thought completely, it is sent to the solar plexus, called the brain of your mind, where it becomes flesh and is made manifest in experience. As previously outlined, your subconscious cannot argue. It acts only from what you write on it. It accepts your verdict or conclusions of your conscious mind as final. This is why you're always writing on the book of life, because your thoughts become your experiences. The American essayist Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "Man is what he thinks all day long."
So let's understand this fine, this thing. So if we have some beliefs, and these beliefs are usually negative, very few have positive beliefs. Like beliefs are stuff like तीन तार का यार अच्छे increase the number of creation. Or beliefs like not able to spend save money enough for my this lavish holiday. I'm not able to save the money. Or versus the more I spend, the more I spend, the more beliefs is something which is man-made. So now see your beliefs. Where are they? Are they negative or are they positive? Or your opinions? Believe me, opinions don't count. They're your opinions. They shift from you to your counterpart, to your parents, to your children, or theories, or for that matter, your dogmas, the principles, and whatever principles that you're believing in, whatever you're writing, whatever you're engraving, whatever you're impressing in the subconscious mind, all of these together is becoming objective manifestation of whatever is coming true. So if you write on the inside, you experience on the outside. You have two sides in your life. One is objective, one is subjective, visible and invisible. And this is how your life is. This is how your brain is. So remember, brain is one beautiful organ. And brain is that we have to right now work on. And this brain is also there twice. Now you have a solar plexus chakra, the chakra just above your belly button, the city of joy, from where your dreams are coming true. It also has a brain inside it. And that brain will make your manifestation come true when you can think it, when you can believe it. When there's a coherence between your heart and your brain, your further it will travel down and it will make it come true. So whatever you're writing is a final verdict. So please don't write a thought such as, I will give my right hand to let my daughter's disease cure. We heard about that example, right? So don't write such kind of stuff because it will come true. Your subconscious mind is not logical. It will not take your logic. Whatever you say is final. So please, your book of life is in your hands. Your experiences are in your hands. What do you want to say? What do you want to do is in your hands. Man is what he thinks all day long, 100%. So just think of what you're thinking. And if possible, think less. Just keep working more on affirmations. Consciously work on what you're thinking. Just make affirmations your way of thinking. Start thinking in the affirmations if possible. It's too soon for that, but it will happen. What is impressed in subconscious mind is expressed. Now let's understand this power.
Very well explained, Prachi. Yeah.
Thank you.
What is impressed in subconscious is expressed. William James, the father of American psychology, said that the power to move the world is in your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is one with infinite intelligence and boundless wisdom. It is fed by hidden springs and is called the law of life. Whatever you impress upon your subconscious mind, the later will move heaven and earth to bring it pass. You must therefore impress it within right ideas and constructive thoughts. The reason there is so much chaos and misery in the world is because people do not understand the interaction of their conscious and subconscious minds. When these two principles work in concord, in peace, and synchronizingly together, you will have health, happiness, peace, and joy. There is no sickness or discord when the conscious and subconscious work together harmoniously and peacefully. The tomb of Hermes was opened with great expectancy and a sense of wonder because people believed that the greatest secret of ages was contained therein. The secret wasn't the secret was as within, so without, as above, so below. In other words, whatever is impressed in your subconscious mind is expressed on the screen of space. This same truth was proclaimed by Moses, Isaiah, Jesus, Buddha, Zoroaster, Lao Tse, and all the illuminate seers of ages. Whatever you feel as truly subjectively is expressed as conditions, experiences, and events. Motion and emotion must balance. As in heaven, your own mind, so on earth, in your body and environment. This is the great law of life. You will find throughout all nature of law of action, reaction, of rest and motion.
1 second now.
Yeah.
So let's understand as above, so below. What does this mean? Of course, whatever you're thinking in your subconscious mind is going in the universe. So this is your carrier. Whatever you're thinking is going in the universe as cosmos, as expressions. And now, so below means in my body and in the world around me, whatever I have manifested, whatever I have given to the universe is coming together, is coming true, it's unfolding within my body and for my being. So it's so important to understand this science. The secret was as within, so without. So if I have something within myself, then the same is happening outside. If I don't have something within me, it's not happening outside. If there's nothing above, there's nothing below. If there is everything above, there's everything below. Whatever I'm thinking is whatever is happening. Because now I'm thinking. I'm consciously thinking and feeding my subconscious mind. The mind, which is 90% of my brain. So how wonderful. This is what our illumined sages and seers of the world have seen, found, taught, and taught us. So if we can understand this simple theory, our lives are going to be magical. Whatever we want will come true. And that's why I keep saying if couples are coming together, imagine one person is hearing this and understanding intertwining, his or her spouse is understanding intertwining, how magical your relationship will become. You'll realize there's nothing beyond I. Firstly, you realize that everything is about I. Then you're in this journey with somebody who's like-minded. Right now, why are you liking the Sangha so much? Why is it such a beautiful camaraderie? Why? You're all the same spiritual planet right now. You're all seeking some knowledge. So you're attracting the same things to yourselves. Imagine that same camaraderie in your own home with your own child or your parent or your spouse. Imagine how life is. We have this family of four, one in Bombay, one in Delhi, and they're here all the time. They were in batch one also. The house, the atmosphere in the house is completely changed. Why? All of them are tuned in. Now same thing is tuned in, right? This bandwidth is same. So let's understand we can balance our life. The law of action and reaction, rest and motion is something I think all of us understand. It's a law of life. Whatever you think, you get. It's so simple. And yet people have made it to be such a huge task. अरे मिलता थोड़ी ना है जो चाहिए होता है. Of course नहीं मिलेगा because you're saying it. So what are you saying is what you're getting. Let's talk about balancing now in the next para.
These two must balance, and then there will be harmony and equilibrium. You're here to let the life principle flow through you rhythmically and harmoniously. The intake and the outgo must be equal. The impression and the expression must be equal. All your frustration is due to unfulfilled desire.
1 second. Ritesha, the page hasn't turned yet. Please be, yes. Please continue.
Okay, it had already turned for me. Okay.
Okay, so I guess my internet is lacking.
Yeah, your internet is lagging a little bit.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you think negatively, destructively, and viciously, these thoughts generate destructive emotions which must be expressed and find an outlet. These emotions, being of negative nature, are frequently expressed as ulcers, heart trouble, tension, and anxieties. What is your idea or feeling about yourself now? Every part of you being expressed that idea, your vitality, body, financial status, friends, and social status represent a perfect reflection of idea you have of yourself. This is real meaning of what is impressed in your subconscious mind and what is expressed in all phases of your life. We injure ourselves by negative ideas, which we entertain. How often have you wondered yourself by getting angry, fearful, jealous, and vengeful? These are the poisons that enter your subconscious mind. You were not born with these negative attitudes. Feed your subconscious mind life giving thoughts, and you will wipe out all the negative patterns lodged therein. As you continue to do this, all the past will be wiped out and remembered no more.
So we have to feed our subconscious mind very, very carefully. So just what happened to me on Sunday is an example of how I allowed that poison to get enter my subconscious mind. I was not born with this negative thing, right? But yet I allowed it to happen and then it manifested. So let's be very careful of what are we impressing our subconscious mind. That's why they say be less in bad company, be less in negativity, just stay away. If people are quarreling, talking about COVID, talking about deaths, or talking about, or maybe television is on too much, just stay away from it. You don't want to be in that vibe. You want to be in a place which is a family room where everyone's talking, laughing, talking well. And if they're not on your tangent, just make your space away because you are on a person in progress. So I know a lot of you will say that, this way I'm disconnected from my family. So yes, I'm saying fine, you are. But just see what will happen after 1 to 1 days. That's why if a couple is joining, he or she or together, they can cut off very easily. And if somebody stays alone, it's even very beautiful. Right now, in this journey, to stay with people is actually very beautiful. But right now, you have to have like-minded atmosphere. So let's understand, let's feed our minds only the best. Let's talk about the next section. The subconscious heals a malignancy of the skin. This is a story, and let's understand the story.
A personal healing will ever be the most convincing evidence of the healing power of subconscious mind. Over 40 years ago, I resolved a malignancy of skin through prayer. Medical therapy had failed to check the growth, and it was getting progressively worse. A clergyman with a deep psychological knowledge explained to me that the inner meaning of the 139th Psalm, wherein it says, "In my book all my members were written, which in continuance were fashioned when as yet there was none of them." He explained that the term book meant my subconscious mind, which fashioned and modeled all my organs from an invisible self. He also pointed out that inasmuch as my subconscious mind made my body, it could also recreate it and heal it according to the perfect pattern within it. This clergyman showed me his watch and said, this had a maker, and the watchmaker had to have the idea first in mind before the watch became an objective reality. And if the watch was out of order, the watchmaker could fix it. My friend reminded me that the subconscious intelligence which created my body was like the watchmaker, and it also knew exactly how to heal, restore, direct all vital functions, processes of my body, but that I had to give it the perfect idea of health. This would act as cause, and the effect would be healing.
So let's understand this paragraph. Our body is like a watchmaker. The watchmaker has made the watch. It knows exactly where, what a second will lag, what will happen. Our body is like this watchmaker. We, the conscious mind, are like the watchmaker. Our subconscious mind only follows us. It's got intelligence. If we tap into it, it'll tell us what to create, and then consciously we can create it. So the two go in harmony. How should we restore our body? How should we heal it? How should we direct all the goodness and the badness in the body which comes in thoughts, either to create something subjective, like in a person with you or within you, is completely depending upon you. What kind of an idea do you want to feed it? And whatever you feed it will happen. Let's understand through another section.
I prayed in a very simple way as follows. My body and all its organs were created by infinite intelligence in my subconscious mind. It knows how to heal me. Its wisdom fashioned all my organs, tissues, muscles, and bones. This infinite healing presence within me is now transforming every atom of my being, making me whole and perfect now. I give thanks for the healing I know is taking place now. Wonderful are the words of the creative intelligence within me. I prayed aloud for about 5 minutes, 2 or 3 times a day, repeating above simple prayer. In about 3 months, my skin was whole and perfect. As you can see, all I did was give life giving patterns of wholeness, beauty, and perfection to my subconscious mind, thereby obliterating the negative images and patterns of the thought lodged in my subconscious mind, which were the cause of all my trouble. Nothing appears on your body except when the mental equivalent is first in your mind. And as you change your mind by drenching it with incessant affirmatives, you change your body.
So if
This,
any one of us has any kind of acne on the face, any freckles, any blemishes, remember it's not the age, it's your mind. You have thought a thought and it's come. So again, I repeat myself, please pick up that book by Louis We Love Your Body. It's a very thin blue book. You can pick up, you can heal your life also if you want. It's a big fat book. It's actually the best. But you can pick up that book, see for yourself what problem do you have. And so beautifully, Louis Hay has gone A to Z in every smallest to the biggest of problems. And the reason for it and the affirmation. If you can do that, you'd stop aging, you'd reverse age, you know how to heal yourself. Your skin will become whole and complete. Your body will become whole and complete. You will lose all that weight that you're looking at now with whatever. So of course, as I told you, that there are two more books are going to come your way. They're not even printed right now, thanks to the. So I met my subconscious mind's name on 6th of May, and the books were made up a week later. So obviously we've been in lockdown, so we haven't printed. That's the reason I've said this, and I've sent the set of three. Why? Because I want you all to just move in your journey. And when that book comes to you, you'll remember that there are already affirmations written there. If you just read them, and your body will heal every single day. And that that book has a scheduler. This is something I've been following ever since I'm a child, thanks to my Bauji. I've been always doing a timetable for myself. And if you schedule something, the science, of course, Rahul sir taught us much more beautifully the science in detail. So whatever gets scheduled gets done. If you look at your body as a reflection, as a journal, that okay, have I given time spiritually for my body, for my mental being, for my food, you will realize that you're growing as a person every single day. And that's the basis of our life. Change your mind by drenching it in incessant affirmatives, and you change your body. This is the basis of all healing. Let's turn the page. Yes, please.
yeah, marvelous are the works, and that my soul knoweth right well. Psalm 130, okay, whatever. How the subconscious controls all functions of the body. While you are awake or sound asleep upon your bed, the ceaseless, tireless action of your subconscious mind controls all the vital functions of your body without the help of your conscious mind. For example, while you were asleep, your heart continues to beat rhythmically, your lungs do not rest, and the process of inhalation and exhalation, whereby your blood absorbs fresh air, goes on, just the same as you were awake. Your subconscious mind controls all your digestive processes and glandular secretions, as well as all other mysterious operations of your body. The hair on your face continues to grow whether you are asleep or awake. Scientists tell us that the skin secretes much more perspiration during sleep. Secretes, sorry. The skin secretes much more perspiration during sleep than during the waking hours. Your eyes, ears, and other senses are active during sleep. For instance, many of our great scientists have received answers to perplexing problems while they were asleep. They saw the answers in a dream. Oftentimes, your conscious mind interferes with the normal rhythm of your heart, lungs, and functioning of the stomach and intestines by worry, anxiety, fear, and depression. These patterns of thought interfere with harmonious functioning of your subconscious mind. When mentally disturbed, the best procedure is to let go, relax, and still the wheels of your thought process.
So why do we think we have heart attacks or we've got kidney failures, liver failures? Because the conscious mind is right now thinking too much and unnecessarily manifesting the ailment. So this is a clash between your conscious and subconscious mind. The subconscious mind will just say, let's flow with it. But your conscious mind will say, no, I have this huge problem. I have this blockage. I worry about this. I'm anxious. Oh, I'm depressed. This is not going my right way. And that's when I'll manifest a disease. Now, best thing is the first line of the third paragraph is our scientists have received answers to perplexing problems while they were asleep, simply because they saw it in a dream or they saw it as an image. And when they woke up, just start writing. So I have told this to Shweta Kanudia that, when our mind is active, keep a little book in your hand, like next to your bed and anything. If you just want, just write it down. So I've got a reading lamp on my bed. It's a tiny little light, so Prashant doesn't get interfered. I switch it on and immediately write my ideas. Because my subconscious mind has fed me right now, and I must remember it tomorrow morning. If I don't, what if? So I immediately write. And I again go back to sleep like a baby. It's not like my mind is thinking again. So if you really want, you can do that. Of course, it doesn't have to hinder your sleep pattern. Let's read the next paragraph.
Yeah. Speak to your subconscious mind, telling it to take over in peace, harmony, divine order. You will find that all the functions of your body um, will become normal again. Be sure to speak your subconscious mind with authority and conviction, and it will conform to your command. Your subconscious seeks to preserve your life and restore you to health at all costs. It causes you to love your children, which also illustrates an instinctive desire to preserve all life. Let us suppose you accidentally ate some bad food. Your subconscious mind will cause you to regurgitate it. Yeah. If you inadvertently took some poison, your subconscious powers would proceed to neutralize it. If you completely entrusted yourself to its wonder working power, you would be entirely restored to good health. How to get these?
Simply,
Yeah.
whatever you feed it, that's it. We'll do this tomorrow.
Okay.
So thank you so much, Hiteksha, for showcasing this book, for reading it. It's amazing. Now we'll move on to loving ourselves. So whatever we want, we just have to tell that in a very strict way, like as if you're like a teacher, as if you're like a parent in command, and just tell your subconscious mind, I want this done. It's it. That's it. You please follow me. So because the subconscious mind is anyways not logical. Be affirmative. Be sure of what you want. That's why they say when you manifest, have your goals in your place. Correct. Have clarity on your goals, and then go for it. Just feed your subconscious mind and just see the magic. Whatever you want comes true. You want fame, you get fame. You want money in your business, you get that. You want your personal spirituality, you get that. You want your body to become better, you get that. Whatever you want, you get. It's so simple. And now let's talk about the power of healing our own body and moving beyond incurable illness. So, what is incurable illness? Even the word incurable has the word curable, right? Nothing is incurable. If we have that power to heal ourselves, everything is possible. Let's understand the science. Page 43, you can heal your body moving beyond incurable illness.
So, Prachi, shall I continue from page 43?
Yes, thank you so much.
You can heal your body moving beyond incurable illness. You may already know that decades ago, Lewis was diagnosed with cancer. At the time, she was scared, and yet she knew it was a huge opportunity to walk her talk. She already had a deep understanding of how her thoughts influenced her life and health, and she suspected that life was giving her a chance to prove it to herself. One of the things you might not know about that time, though, is that addition to working with her thoughts, Louise decided not to use mainstream medical approach to treat the cancer. At that time, there was little knowledge about natural treatments for cancer, but Lewis's inner ding said to look to nutrition as form of healing. One of the protocols she followed was eating 2 ounces of pure
Pureed.
pureed asparagus 3 times per day. Because of her teaching and travel schedule, this often meant carrying her food. She looked around and found that film containers, back when cameras used film, were perfect 2-ounce size. So she cleaned them out and used them to carry her asparagus. These days, there are lots of new and healthy options for carrying food for travel. And we'll share Louis's healing asparagus pure recipe in chapter 10. What Louis noticed during the time was interesting. As she moved into a full scale trust of her work, a trust in her thoughts, her commitment to nutrition and in life to take care of her, her clients and students got even better results. If you have ever met Louis or just seen or heard teach, you may understand this. When somebody truly embodies what they teach, there is an almost magical quality that transcends what is being said. Prachi, this line is for you. We learn more and change more because we can recognize and feel what is being taught. This is the beauty of investing time in yourself, loving yourself, and trusting. Life is to take care of you. When you do this, you can change your own life, but you also become a beacon for others just by being who you are.
So simply now, let's understand that our body is beautiful and let's trust in its magical qualities. So we can change the page. Let's recognize that this learning is coming to us for a reason. It's very imperative to understand we can heal ourselves so beautifully without any medical aid, only if you trust in it. Yes, Ajay.
Yeah. When she was 12 years old, Ahalya was diagnosed with muscular dystrophy, which weakens the muscles and can result in inability to walk or sit up. She was told she would require surgeries on all her major joints. Ahalya knew in that moment that this diagnosis was not true for her. She was adamant that she would not visit the doctor again, nor would she be treated through mainstream medicine. Fortunately, Ahalya's parents had developed a deep respect for her intuition and alternative views on health after years of observing her within the family, with, an, with animals, and with her friends. They could see she was determined to heal herself naturally, and they decided to support her and watch to see what happened. From that point forward, Ahilia became deeply conscious of her body's needs, nutritionally, functionally, spiritually, and structurally. She learned everything she could about physical and emotional health and focused on loving thoughts and self care. Decades later, she is strong, vibrant, and healthy. She too embodies what she teaches. Over the years, she has extended her childhood gift of seeing into bodies into her work so she can hear the stories that unlock other people's ability to heal. In the 16 years that Heather and bulimia, she had almost every scary, painful symptom you can imagine and had gone to countless doctors to find answers for them. The one thing she knew was that she did not have to be treated with gastrointestinal system surgery, for example, gallbladder removal, which was one specialist insisted was the
Was
only, sorry,
that's
uh,
okay.
that gastrointestinal system surgery, for example, gallbladder removal, which one specialist insisted was the only thing that would work, or drugs. So, like Louis and Ahilia, her inner guidance turned away from mainstream medical approaches and found her healing in working with her thoughts, lifestyle, and nutrition.
So, all of us right now may not be believers of our internal healing, but just see these three ladies have proven themselves by going just spiritually, by looking inward, and by having a lifestyle change, by having a nutrition change. Let's read further.
Yeah.
Heather developed.
Yeah. Heather developed a strong belief that people could recover from anything. Some experts told her that she desperately needed to commit herself into a treatment center because she could die at any moment. There were times she was afraid. She was about to die. And during those dark moments, she chose to believe in her health. What she learned was to be unafraid of symptoms, recognizing them as the body's way of giving clues for recovery. Today, her ability to see even the hidden symptoms in people's bodies and minds allows her to support her clients in healing naturally from addiction and chronic health conditions. You see, we have each had conditions considered incurably by mainstream medicine. In each case, we followed our inner guidance and we've gone on to work with many others to support them in doing the same. Now, it's critically important to note that we are not saying to avoid medical doctors and medical treatments. We all work in medical doctors and we value them. We make sure our clients are working with their medical doctors as well, and we consider ourselves as part of their team. What we are saying is that we truly believe that there is no incurable illness. The word incurable means that something can't be cured by any outer means at the moment. So the answer lies down within.
The answer is going within.
The answer lies in going within. We believe that your body is just asking you to come back to a loving relationship with yourself. That symptoms don't need to be scary. They can instead be guideposts for when you are off track and need to make some adjustments in self care. If you understand this, then you can allow your inner guidance to point you in direction you want to take in your healing journey.
The answer always lies within. Always. Just go inward and all the answers lie within. Be it your health, be it your mental health, be it your whatever, spiritual health, everything is inward. Just go inward. Just get rooted and understand that you are the creator of these problems and you are the destroyer of these problems. Whatever you want in life can happen. If possible, start going organic completely, change your nutrition, change going to doctors, at least give yourself some time. Even if you have a flu, a normal flu, it takes 5 days for the body to heal itself. You can have your cardhas, you can have your alternate stuff, and it'll take you 5 days to go on a dose of antibiotics. But those antibiotics will stay in your body for years and years and years and will have after effects. Remember, we have a pharmacy in our body. Whether you know it or not, all possible chemicals that you find in drugs are in your body. So, yes, let's understand. Let's go further.
Yeah. We also want you to feel comfortable researching and getting a second opinion about any diagnosis or drug you are asked to take, especially if your inner guidance is questioning it. As we mentioned, Lewis is studying homeopathy as we write this book. And one expert told her, if you want to know your next health problem, look at the listed side effects of pharmaceutical drug you're taking right now. In
This
nine,
is
yeah,
This is so true. So if you're picking up a drug right now, for whatever reasons, like all the people who've taken COVID drugs, look at the side effects. You are going to have them because these medicines, none are foolproof. They are made artificially. They'll cure you that time. Even your fevers when they come, please go natural. Go follow naturopathy. Have your heating, your cooling pads on your stomach. Detox your body. Don't go for any kind of drugs. At least if you really want to live a life with longevity, you want to really cross the 100 mark and make a life of absolute purpose, then that's when all this has to totally go off. I feel the more you have drugs in your house, आपके पास Panadol रखा है, Crocin या whatever you're having, इसका मतलब you're ready to take that one day. There's no need to take it. Richard Julia, even thyroid is curable. If you want, please follow Luke Cotino. I follow him. And my thyroid has become from 125, my dosage has gone to 37.5. So it has gone down. It can go down. Start believing in your body's own science. So please understand, we are here for a reason. दवाइयाँ घर में रखना बंद कर सकते हैं तो nothing like it. Start, at least start. I had that thing मुझे जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ी दवाई की. I've got my natural body. It heals on its own. I just talk to it. You just meditate, go in a thing, ask your body, what is it that I need to understand? Everything is going to go. So how wonderful. Amrita's thyroid has gone down already. So how wonderful. Let's read further.
in 1998, the Journal of American Medical Association published a study finding that every year more than 2 million Americans become ill and 106,000 die from the toxic side effects of correctly prescribed pharmaceutical drugs. This study only looked at pharmaceutical drugs properly prescribed by doctors and properly taken by patients. The study was not suggesting that people stop taking the drugs prescribed by their doctors, but instead, the medical system should have better checks and balances in place to protect patients. That's the thing with pharmaceutical drugs taken for long-term chronic health conditions. Instead of having a clear picture of your relationship to yourself, where symptoms are your guideposts to readjust the relationship. It's like looking in funhouse mirror. The picture is distorted by symptoms from drugs side effects, and you lose the ability to truly know how your body is doing.
So, what are you doing by having medicines? You're listening to your doctors, you're having the medicines, and now you don't know what's going to happen to you. Body will stop speaking to you because it's just going through something which is not natural. Your body has this beautiful healing habit. It can heal on its own, but you're giving it artificial stuff. It's going to play a havoc. Believe you me if I say so. It's been 13 years since I'm cancer free, and yet those chemo drugs in my body are manifesting sometime or the other, something or the other. And I'm like, even now, like, hello, grow over. So just see how harmful these drugs are. Back then, I was not aware of I can heal myself without chemos. So I went for it. But the book came to me, of course, it helped me heal further. But just see that, our body can heal. At least try with your experiment with, if you have a headache, don't take whatever you take. If you have a throat ache, don't take what you take. At least start healing. Start simply healing yourself and then see the magic. The last paragraph for the day, please.
Uh,
The more
Prachi,
you listen.
the
The more you listen to your body, the more it will teach you what you need to know for your health and happiness.
just 1 second. I just
Yeah.
lost it somewhere.
Last paragraph on page number 45, second last.
Second last. That's
The more you listen.
the more you listen. Correct.
Yes.
The more you listen to your body, the more it will teach you what you need to know for your health and happiness. While you may not be certain of how to listen to your body at first, we will share some excellent techniques later in the book to help you discover how to listen to your body and understand the signals it is giving you. When you learn to listen to your body and lovingly give it what it needs, then when you learn how to feed it with healing thoughts and food, your body responds with better health. Your body is always speaking to you with love.
How wonderful. Thank you, Ritesh sir. Thank you, Ajay. You were fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Really,
you for giving me the opportunity to read today. And it
thank
was
you.
a great chapter to read as well.
Absolutely. Every day is a wonderful chapter. So thank you so much for reading. All right. Ritesh sir, let's have the heart thoughts. And can I please have a volunteer to read who's never read for us before? Nehal, absolutely. Welcoming you to read this. Thank you. So life is absolutely wonderful. I sort of background go around. Yeah, now it's gone. I think the fan is probably at a very high speed or a cooler or something. So can someone else, or either you can switch off that or somebody else can read. So now today we'll talk about business. This business is God's business. So again, we've been talking about this. Now, what is this all about? There are so many products being sold on the basis that you're not good enough or acceptable enough unless you use that product. Messages of limitation come from many places. It does not matter what other people say. It is how we react and what we choose to believe about ourselves that matter. So this can even be synchronized with what we read. So products as in medicines and drugs are being sold. And if you really want them, you'll buy them. But if you think that, I believe my body heals itself, you will not be limited by the market strategy, then I say it's God's business. My health is God's business. Thank you, Nehal, my dear. Just let's go for it.
The business is God's business. We are in partnership with the divine intelligence. We are not interested in the negative thoughts of the outer business world, for they have nothing to do with us. We expect positive results and we receive positive results. We attract to ourselves only those in the business world who operate on the highest level of integrity. Everything we do is done in the most positive way. We are continually successful in each and every project we do. All those with whom we do business in any manner are also blessed and prospered and are delighted to be connected with us. We are constantly grateful for the opportunities that are presented to us to help this planet and each person on it. We go within and connect with our higher intelligence, and we are always led and guided in ways that are for the highest benefit of all concerned. All the equipments works perfectly. We are all healthy and happy. Everything is in harmony and flows in divine right order. All is well. We know this to be the truth for us, and so it is.
Thank you, Mehul. So it is. How wonderful. So everything we do is done in the most positive way. Once we're in the highest level of integrity, things unfold magically for us. If we realize that anything is blessed, anything is prosperous, and if we're connected, magic unfolds every single moment. Our planet is wonderful. We are wonderful. Let's connect within. Let's connect with our higher intelligence. And we are always led and guided in many ways that are the benefit of all concerned. Who are these all concerned? My higher self will not only guide me for my wellness or my welfare, my higher self will even guide me for the masses' welfare. Prachi Agarwal, do this, the world will help you. You have to realize how it is. So I'm not kidding. I never knew my higher self's name, but I knew that I have a higher self. I even felt the divinity. And one day it just came to me that, okay, start on the 12th of January, 1 to 1 to 1. That was the day I began my journey of 1 to 1 days. 12th January 21. It told me categorically 1 to 1 people, 1 to 1 days, start on 1 to 1. And it should be for 1 hour, 21 minute session. I just heard it. I didn't think too much about it. I just heard it. And even the money that I planned was much lesser than planned. But I wanted the number three, the number of creation to start with 1 to 1. I knew I can't afford it, but so what? I can afford otherwise, right? The money is not self substantial, but it's enough to start my journey. So just see if you listen to your inner self, how wonderfully we can go. And I have grown a lot more. If you say that I'm being selfless, no, I'm not being selfless. This is my 1 hour, 21 minutes of studies as well. So how wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you everyone for this magical morning, this joyful June. And let's go for a meditation. Today is going to be very beautiful because we realize that we are grounded with Mother Earth. And how does Mother Nature help us intertwine with ourselves? So if you have specs on, take them off. If you have shoes, slippers off, take them off. Become comfortable. You know the posture very well. And we'll start immediately. So your back straight. Let's go for it. Yes. Our back straight, our feet firmly placed on the ground below, our eyes closed, and let's wear a smile. Our arms can be wherever comfortably placed, Buddha pose, just keeping them head facing heavenwards or in the Gyan Mudra. Let's inhale love. Feel the love pulsating in your body, in every part of your being. We are made of love. Feel it. Exhale it ever so gently because we are what we are. Let's give what we have. You've received love and we are now exhaling love. Let's invite abundance. Abundance in all streams of life. Health-wise abundant, mentally abundant, spiritually abundant, goal-wise abundant, fruition abundant. We get whatever we want. Now let's share the abundance with the world. Let's be a giver. Exhale the abundance. Remember, what you give is what you get. What you get is what you give. Inhale acceptance. Acceptance of life, of people, the way they are. No judgments, no inviting them in your aura, nothing. Accept yourself the way you are. Self-love. Feel embracing every part of your body, be it a blemish, need a freckle, need body weight, need balding face, head, whatever. Just accept yourself the way you are. And as you release the acceptance, know that you are no longer judgmental. You embrace people with their qualities the way they are. You don't ask them to physically change, mentally change, because you accept them the way they are. Remember, the journey is always inward. I am love. I am light. I am grounded. Imagine a long cord. There is a long cord inside you. It's attached to the base of your spine. It's going further down in Mother Earth. From the floor of your being, it's going further down, deep down into Mother Earth. That cord is attached to your spinal cord, the lowest part. It's going down and down and down in Mother Earth. Deeper, deeper, deeper. If you wish, you can imagine this cord like the root of a tree growing deeper into the ground. These roots could be growing from the soles of your feet. This cord is called a grounding cord. You're attached to Mother Nature. Now imagine that the energy of the Mother Nature, the earth, is flowing up through this cord, beautiful cord that gives you energy. It's flowing up to the soles of your feet, going up and up. If you're sitting in a chair, it's going through the chair in you. You're sitting on a sofa or the floor, it's going deeper and deeper, inner and inner in your layers of your being. Now it's flowing through all parts of your body. First, it's entered your soles, gone onto your ankles, your calves, your knees, your thighs, your hip joint, your hip area, your lower abdomen, your belly area, your gut area, your lower back, going up to your middle back, going up to your heart area, going up to your back, upper back, going up to your front chest. It's going further up to your arms, spreading in the arms. And this energy is now going in your neck onto your face. Feel the energy flowing. Picture this energy flowing in your body. Feel the flow well established. It's a current flow of energy. Now imagine that this energy of the cosmos is flowing in through the top of your head, through your body, and down through your grounding cord. Your solar plexus chakra above your head has opened up. And the same light that you were now witnessing, the energy, is now being flushed in your body through your cosmos. Feel the energy entering your crown chakra. It's entering in, and there's already so much of energy in your body. Now it's going in both directions. Bottom to down, down to up. You're a channel of energy. Feel the rush in your body. Feel the energy flow. Feel both these flows going in different directions, and now they're crisscrossing. Upper, lower, left, right. Your entire body is engulfed in this beautiful healing energy. This white light is grounding you, is connecting you from Mother Earth into the cosmos. You're just a channel where the energy flow is completely there. Remember, this beautiful energy knows how to flow. So if there's anything which is not positive in your body, be it emotions, be it feelings, everything is healed and you're once again grounded, whole and complete. Feel being grounded. Now, as you're sitting, imagine and invite three virtues from the Mother Nature. The grounding cord is there and your roots are there. Imagine three virtues entering your body. Virtues that will make you whole and complete. Let me be a giver of love. Let me forgive. Forgiveness means forgiving love. Let me invite happiness. I share my happiness with the world. I am happy. I'm glowing in happiness. And now I invite the most important virtue, dear Mother Earth. I invite love that allows all my virtues to expand and evolve. And so it is. So it is. So it is. Let's bend down our heads in gratitude towards Mother Earth. Let's go down. Dear Mother Earth, thank you for being a giver. You have always been kind and generous. Just like a mother treats her baby, you have treated us as this beautiful extension of you. We are a part of you. And now I'm imagining myself as a tree that's growing in all directions with a lot of virtues. I'm evolving. Now let's bring our hands at the heart level, expand them, open them on your left and right, expand them as much. We are love, we are joy, we are happiness, we are abundance. Wherever we grow, prosperity grows. Wherever we are, abundance follows. Wherever we are, joy flows because we are love. We are open and receptive to all the goodness, all the love in the world. Now take your hands above, spread them to the universe as if you're hugging it. Wider, wider, make your hug wider. Dear universe, thank you for having our backs. We are so, so lucky. Dear cosmos, thank you for including us in our Leela. Thank you for being the one to give so much of energy, and thank you for grounding us. We are limitless. We grow in you and we grow from Mother Earth into you. We are one. I feel the sense of oneness as I'm grounded. Thank you, dear divinities, for showering us with your choicest of blessings. Thank you, angels, for always giving us clues and guiding us. Thank you, guardians, for protecting us in your beautiful lair. You hug us and you protect us. We have a shield around us. How wonderful. Now bring your hands at your heart level, pull them together, rub them, energize them, feel the energy. And bless your beautiful conscious, subconscious mind. Fill it with blessings, with love. Fill your face with love and blessings. Your ears, your wonderful neck that holds you tall, your foot pipe, your shoulders, your arms upper to lower, your wrists, your fingers, thumb, nails. Go in your upper back, massage your spinal cord, middle back, massage it, lower back, massage it, bless it, energize it, hips. Bless your lungs. Thank you, dear lungs, for breathing in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May the world breathe. Dear heart, as I touch you, as I hold you, you are so wonderful. Thank you for growing every day in love. Now let's bless our gut system, liver, stomach, gallbladder, kidneys, intestines, uterus, sexual organs, excretory organs, the thighs, knees, calves, ankles, heels, soles of your feet, toe fingernails. Come back up ever so gently. Again, hands put in front of your heart. Dear, wonderful, magical body, you are so joyous. In this joyous tune, please continue to work on your optimum best. Please allow my body, please allow yourself to get released of all negativity, any negative emotions, any negativity which may be manifesting as any dis-ease. And please drop all the unnecessary weight that you have on you. Because we don't require it, right? We now in this cosmic protection layer. Our guardians are protecting us, the divinity is protecting us. We don't need to be afraid. We are safe, we are secure. So why should we have this layer of weight on us? Let the weight just move out through all possible paths, through all the possibilities. Because we are wonderful, we are magical, and we have a perfect weight and a perfect harmonious body. And so it is. And dear body, as you heal yourself every single day, moment to moment, please invite that beautiful blessing, that energy, which I wish to share with my Sangha. Please continue to close your eyes. Just spread your hands organically when you feel that energy in your hands, between your palms. If you feel a friction, you feel energy, that means you are ready to bless. Let's share our love and light as every person's name is called. Let's wish them abundance in all realms of their being, seen and unseen. Let's wish them prosperity, seen and unseen, in all parts of their being, their loved ones, and all living beings on this planet Earth. We are rooted, we are grounded, and we are brimming with energy and blessings. Let's share our blessings as we can heal the planet Earth. So it is. Let's heal Nitin Chopra, Seema, Shubhra, Prachi Devan, Richa Sachdev, Anchal Gupta, Tina Mehta, Meetu and Bhuvan, Veena Singhania, Sanya, Yashvi, Pratima Ji, Radhika Budhya, Sakshi, Gariman Gaurav, Prashant, Kripa, Harpreet, Pooja, Neha, Ritesh Sir, Akshay Kaluja, Born 121 for Life, Ankita, Mudita, Nisha, Nikita, Disha, Kuldeep Ji, Shubhra, Pina, Seema, Richa, Yuvi, Sanya, Sakshi, Pratima Ji, Yashvi, Harpreet, Pooja, Neha Sethi, Bharat Bhai, Kripa Hirani, Ritu Agarwal, Mehak Agarwal, Anamika, Ajay Nanju, Mom, Puneet Bansal, Nehal, Shelly, Ibu and Naveen, Archana, Rajni, Kadmiji, Rima, Shami Ankur, Asmeet, Sangeeta, Shalu, Shilpa, Alona, Hina, Ashish, Siddharthan Manna, Shweta Kanudia, Karishma, Prakash and Jigisha, Archana, Sapna, Gyanji Ushaji, Radhika, Shivangi, Badrinath, Shivani, Alifia, Jitendraji, Ankur, Anika, Niriksha, Meenakshi, Sakshi, Sunita, Poonam, Neelam, Monish, Richa, Parul, Kavita, Mudita, Rajivan Payal, Akshay, Rohini Choksiji, and Amit Gupta. If I missed anyone, lots of love, light, and blessings to you. Now, today is your debut for being a healer. Imagine my side of my neck. Imagine seeing the magic. Imagine it healing. Let's bless the beautiful jaw for being in its magnificence. Let's bless it. And if you wish, you can bless anybody who's suffering from some physical ailment right now, knowing that the person has brought this ailment to him or her. Imagine the person's face. Just bless the person, and tomorrow see the magic. The person will tell you that he or she is healed. The pain has subsided. If there's any swelling that subsided, we are the healers and we can heal anyone we wish to. All you have to do is concentrate and give our healings. Heal whoever you think needs healing. See the magic unfold. Feel the energy leaving your palms and going to that person. If you imagine the person's face in front of you, let the planet heal. Now you can close your palms together. That excess healing energy that you have, you've given, bless it on your head. Keep your hands on your head, and all the excess energy that you had of healing, let it go back to your body and heal your body. Be blessed, everyone. Lots of love, light, and blessings to each one of you. May we keep growing every single day. May it be an absolutely joyous life. Whatever we desire, may all of it come true. And so it is. Thank you, Ritesh sir, for having our back. Amrita for all the assignments. Sweta for having my back. Ritesh sir, Sanjay sir, my entire team. I'm so proud of the One One to One family. And to all you Sanghamitras, you are all magical. I'm not so active on WhatsApp because I actually just take a detox from phones. So, Salisha, I missed you in the blessings your way. You were not there. So, lots of love. So, everyone, Hina, probably I missed you too. So, thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you tomorrow morning at 5. Until then, take care.